Why, hello there. We are here in Drums, Pennsylvania today. We're going to be checking out an abandoned amusement park of sorts. Behind me is the location of Angela Park. Angela Park, like many small amusement parks back in the day, family owned and operated from 1957 to 1985. They sold it in 1985. The new owners operated till the 1988 season. After the 1988 season, they declared bankruptcy. The park was closed and left to rot. They did sell all the rides in mid-90s. All the buildings were pretty much demolished, I believe. So I don't know exactly what we're gonna see, but we're gonna check it out, see what's in there. I do have some photographs with me. Now, I couldn't find a whole lot of information online. These are Joel Steyer photographs. That's what the copyright said. I found them on ridezone.com. It did say at the bottom that they're copyrighted, not to copy them. I'm sorry, but that's all I could find. I couldn't find any other photographs, and I really want to compare and see what we can find. Starting with the front entrance, the front gate right here. The park did have quite a few attractions here. It was a smaller park, but had some attractions. As we can see, the sign right here next to the road. This is our entrance. That gate is the original gate, it looks like. Looks like it is still the same. It's kind of tough to see, but it does look the same. There's a school bus right here that's using this as a parking spot. Let's see what we can find. I am pleasantly surprised. It's not posted. Let's go explore. It's our parking area here. The park would have been located right here. Rides starting right here. There's a pretty large concrete foundation here. There was like a sky ride. I think this may have something to do with that. Obviously, long since gone there. But I do believe that may have something to do with the sky ride. There's a pretty large metal pieces up there. Not sure what they belong to. Now again, couldn't really find a whole lot of information online about this park. I have this photograph here. See this little antique car ride? See a little guy driving that car? That car is exactly where my feet are right now. Here's this nice little paved path for those cars. And that kind of boosts my theory about the sky ride. Looks like this photo was taken from the sky ride. You can see those people's see those people's feet hanging to the top of the photo there, because the car ride goes all the way over here, right towards that concrete base. So I think they were on the sky ride here. Photograph was taken from right up here. In the back here, this would have been filled with small rides. The roller coaster would have been right about here. And then there's a pool back there. Or was a pool back there. Putt, 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 putt. Driving my little car. Oh yeah. Got some stones on top of it here. It's actually covering the base, but that's where the track was. Right here. Here's some remnants of the perimeter fence. Separated this little path here. I don't know if this was like a spot for cars or if it was a walking path. You can see it in some of the photographs, but that fence separated it. As we move deeper into the park, these various concrete pads, obviously spinny rides, little kiddie attractions. Just kind of sit in one spot and just go in circles. That's a big one. I wonder if that's the carousel. And right here is one of the foundations for the sky ride, for that sky lift. That's pretty neat. We got some big spacers. Definitely from an old ride of sorts. There's another one over here. That's a big one. These pads are still in pretty decent shape. You can see the marking here where there was paint. At one point there was paint there, some kind of yellow line. Some kind of yellow line. This one, you can see the center circle. So this pad that I was just looking at with the yellow line around here, this was the carousel. I have another photograph here. This is another photo from the Sky Ride, it looks like. Right here. That carousel is right here, right where we're standing. Amazing to think that. And then you can see all the various little covered kiddie rides. I say would strain down that way. Strand down that way. Stray down that way. That are good English. Really wish I could ride this Skyliner. Sky Ride, Sky Lift, Chair Lift, whatever it's called. I enjoy those rides. They're nice, peaceful, you get a great view. Yeah. As we approach the end of the pavement here, this is where our roller coaster would have been. Right here. And I know the roller coaster was right there because of this photograph. And I may have been mistaken by the placement of the carousel because that is a little plane ride right there. Unless the photographs were taken at different times and the ride was changed, I was definitely wrong about the carousel. Because that is unmistakably right here. There's an old foundation in one of the buildings here. The roller coaster's name was the Valley Volcano. And there is not much signs of it. Hi, little tree. Did you know that a roller coaster used to be here? It's pretty. There's some concrete. Pretty swampy in parts here. I had to kind of avoid that area over there because it was pretty wet, but we got some more pavement down here. All right, this is a fun find. This is definitely part of the coaster. If you look at this piece of wood here, this board, you can see the rust marks where the steel from the coaster section sat. Right there. That's part of the Valley Volcano right there. That's pretty cool. I don't know if this is the station for the coaster or the exit to the station, entrance to the station. I think it's the exit to the station. You see the way the coaster is actually going. There's nobody riding that. What the heck? Right here. Right there. It's pretty amazing. This drain is just kind of open. It's not a super long fall, but that would definitely stink to put your foot there. That would hurt a little bit. They were definitely serious about keeping people out of the pool area after hours with this barbed wire fence. Somebody cut the fence right there to sneak through, but I guess they didn't know how this thing operated. We have another gate over here that is chained and locked, but forgot about that one. That's I wouldn't say new chain and lock, but they definitely overlooked that gate. And the people that took the time and effort to cut that hole, that's funny. But we're in the little pool house. So this would have been the house for all the filtration systems. Oh dear, what have they got down in there? Interesting. Very interesting. Look at these pumps. Big pump. And yet another hole you do not want to accidentally step in, but this one goes much further down. That is interesting. What do you think that little switch controlled? Little switch for a big pump. Inside the little pool house here, we got the electrical boxes. And these chains hanging here kind of remind me of something from like a Fallout game. Like a trap. It's a booby trap. Put you right back where I found you. Now the pool itself has been filled in, and it's got quite the forest going on. Crazy stuff. I'm gonna walk around the pool here, but I got distracted. Over here. More sky ride bases, concrete platforms. This is a bigger one. This is probably the turnaround station, I believe. It's gotta be. Look at the size of it. It would make sense. It's a sky ride turnaround right here. It was a straight shot to that other concrete base. That's definitely what that concrete base was. It says it was Olympic size. It is pretty large. I do have another photo here of the pool. I'm trying to figure out which end this was taken on. I'm a little confused. It's tough to tell. A lot has changed since that photograph. Right there. That pool. Right there. It always blows my mind. You really don't know what used to be where you are now. Right now, for example, if looking at this, walking through these woods, there's really not much indication. This used to be a swimming pool. People would come here, they would drive from miles away to come here and swim. And it's just, it's woods. Forest. Crazy. These little padded areas here, I believe, may have been showers. Looks like there's drains in the floor. It's definitely foundation of building. I think these were showers. You can see the floors were painted. Poop! Oh, there's poop. Looks like that's where the water would have came in to the building. Definitely shower buildings, I think. Bathrooms, maybe. Showers, bathrooms. It was a pool. I'm sure there were showers. All those lights are kind of promising. What are they for? They're lighting something up. Almost looks like a baseball field, like a baseball cage over there. I might be jumping into something I am completely wrong about. Yeah, I do believe this was a baseball field. I feel like this hasn't been as abandoned as long as the rest of the park, especially like the pool. Because there were a lot of trees in the pool, and this is a pretty empty field. Good catch, Cage. Good catch. Looks like this may have been a basketball court over here. But it's got to be the mini golf course in here. Come on. Come on. It's got to be. I do see a concrete path down there. That's promising. It's promising. This is definitely it. We have found it. There are signs everywhere indicating that this was a miniature golf course. You can still see the outline That's pretty darn awesome. Would have hit up, rolled down, our hole would have been somewhere around there. Oh dear, I don't know what happened here, but it was catastrophic. That could be a problem. Should have brought a golf ball with me. Could have hit a few holes. It's really hard to tell in spots. This course is almost completely consumed by Mother Nature. But it is here. I should have counted the holes. See if I found them all. Wonder if it was 18 or if it was 9. It's a pretty big little area back here. I'm thinking 18. There we have an obstacle. It's falling apart, and it'd be quite difficult to get a golf ball through there with all those leaves, but I bet that frustrated a lot of people. So I was trying to find the location of this hole. I think that triangle thing you think would be super easy to find. I don't think it's here, because I walked back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and nothing. But I'm pretty sure that lighthouse is this one right here. Believe it or not, it is in focus. It's just a bad photo. But I believe that lighthouse is this hole right here. Does that mean that this big tree right here, is that this little bush? Is that possible? Can anyone tell me, is that possible? Like, seriously. Hear me out. I believe we're standing right where that hole was. I think. So that little bush, that big tree, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but the lighthouse right there would be straight. Can you see it? Straight right back there, past those bushes. I don't know if you can see it. I think that little bush is this big old tree. I really, really do. That's the only thing I can come up with, because I can't find that triangle. I think I did dig around the tree. There's no traces of it, but the base around it is wooden, it looks like, which would mean there's no trace of that left, because that would have rotted away. Everything else is concrete. I don't know why that one's wooden, and I cannot find that triangle. I've walked up and down this course like 18 times. Can't find it. I think that tree is that. I might be wrong, but I think so. You really think you'd be able to find that triangle? Bummer. One more lap. 99.8% sure that triangle is gone, and I think that's the right spot. I went through it again, nothing. Before we end the video, I do want to do one more thing. I'm going to send the HKP up, and we're going to take a little view from what would have been the sky ride, since I didn't get to ride it. That was a long time ago. It closed over 30 years ago, so I didn't get to ride it, but we're going to pretend. We're going to put the HKP up in the air. How tall is a sky ride? It's probably like 45, 50 feet, maybe. We'll do that. We'll do like 45, 50 feet, see what that looks like. Do a quick lap down, turn around, come back, and then that'll be it. So we got the HKP out, Hunter Killer Photography. We're gonna send them on a sky ride. Oh yeah. Alright, this is at 50 feet. So I believe the sky ride would be about 50 feet tall. This is 50 feet. Going 11 miles an hour. That's a little bit faster than the sky ride would have went. Right here roughly is about where that picture would have been from the sky ride. That looks about the right height. I don't have the picture with me. I put it in the car, so I'm not sure. Maybe a little lower. Let's go 45 feet. Right there, that's 45 feet. Well, I would call that pretty darn successful. For it being abandoned for over 30 years, everything being pillaged, sold, demolished, taken away, we actually could see quite a bit. That was pretty good. Pretty successful. We got to see where the rides used to be, where all the kiddie rides were used to be, where the roller coaster used to be, explored the pool, found an unexpected, I believe, baseball field. Still not 100% sure on that, but it sure looked like it to me. There was even foundations where the dugouts and everything would be. And explored a mini golf course. 30 years ago, this would have been a great place to spend some time. Still is, in my opinion, but for now. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. Make sure you subscribe. We do abandon things from time to time, as well as amusement parks, filming locations, all kinds of stuff. I'm sure you'd find something you like on the channel. Until next time, be good, have fun, and learn something.